Bambi's School of Street Smarts. Since yous don't listen anyway. Hey, you ever met somebody who couldn't find their way out of a paper bag with GPS and divine intervention? You know, the kind of kid who'd get scammed by a guy selling bridges. Yeah, we built a school for him. Welcome to Bambi's School of Street Smarts, where you learn the only curriculum that matters how not to get played. Course List 1, Intro to Common Sense, Beat 101. Learn the basics, like how not to tell strangers online your life story, or how to spot a business opportunity that smells like a pyramid scheme. 2. Advanced BS Detection. Bambi herself teaches you how to sniff out a fake wise guy from 3 boroughs away. Real capos talk less, dress better, and don't live stream their crimes, capiche? 3. Situational Awareness. 202. Learn to read a room, whether it's a sit-down, a live stream, or your cousin's shady poker night. Instructor, Agent Lopez, retired from teaching feds how to keep their heads down. 4. Emotional Armor. 303. Taught by Bambi herself. You'll master the art of not reacting when someone tests you. Because in this life, whoever loses their cool first, loses. 5. The Hustler's Ethics. 401. Yeah, we got ethics. Just our kind of ethics. Don't steal from family. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. And for the love of marinara, always pay the guy who prints your flyers. A guy ducking a flying cannoli. A girl checking her surroundings before making a deal. One poor bastard getting yelled at for trusting a dude named Crypto Carmine. Street smarts ain't something you're born with. It's something you earn. That's right. We don't hand out diplomas. We hand out survival instincts. Graduate from here, you ain't just smart. You're unscammable. Enroll now in Bambi's School of Street Smarts. We turn pigeons into pros. Classes fill up fast. Call 1-800-FORGET-ABOUT-IT or visit pizzaversestudios.com smarts. Limited seats, unlimited attitude. Bambi's School of Street Smarts, where common sense gets made.
What the fuck you doing in there, you prick?
Analyzing Evil. The Mind of the Internet Troll. A Pizzaverse Studios production. In association with Palermo Productions. Written by Bambi Palermo. Narrated by Vincent DePrio. There was a time when villains wore faces. You could see them coming. Gangsters ruled street corners. Dictators ruled countries. Criminals ruled the shadows. But the modern world created something new. A villain that hides behind screens. No mask. No fingerprints. Just a username. A profile picture. And a comment section. In the digital age, power doesn't come from guns or armies. It comes from attention. And the people who learn to manipulate attention can manipulate entire communities. Today on Analyzing Evil, we examine one of the internet's most fascinating psychological archetypes. The online provocateur. The digital antagonist. The internet troll. The birth of a digital personality. Every internet personality begins the same way. A person sits down in front of a camera, uploads a video, and hopes someone will watch. Most never get noticed. The internet is a massive ocean of voices. Millions of creators. Millions of channels. So how does someone stand out? The answer many discover is conflict. Drama travels faster than truth. Arguments spread faster than information. and outrage spreads faster than both. Some creators slowly realize something powerful. The more controversy they create, the more attention they receive. The psychology of provocation. Psychologists have studied online behavior for years. One of the most fascinating discoveries is something called the online disinhibition effect. In simple terms, people behave very differently on the internet than they do in real life. Behind a screen, the brain begins to detach consequences from actions. Without face-to-face interaction, empathy weakens. Social pressure disappears. And people begin to say things they would never say in person. For some personalities, this becomes intoxicating. The ability to provoke reactions, to trigger anger, to start arguments, to make entire communities talk about them. Attention becomes a reward. Every angry comment, every reaction video, every argument feeds the cycle. Because in the world of social media, attention is currency. The algorithm's dark incentive. YouTube, like every social platform, runs on algorithms. These algorithms measure engagement, comments, shares, watch time, reactions. And here's the dangerous part. The algorithm doesn't care why people are reacting. It only cares that they are reacting. Outrage becomes incredibly valuable. A controversial video might spark hundreds of comments, debates, arguments, call-outs, reaction videos. And every single one of those reactions pushes the video further into the algorithm. Suddenly, the creator realizes something important. Being liked is good, but being talked about is even better. And sometimes, being hated is the most powerful marketing tool of all. The persona. Many online antagonists begin to develop a persona, a character, something larger than themselves. Maybe it's exaggerated opinions. Maybe it's sarcasm. Maybe it's intentional provocation. Over time, the line between person and persona begins to blur. Even the creator may no longer know where the character ends and the real person begins. Viewers see the performance, or argue. And that's the trap. Because eventually the creator isn't making content anymore. They're making reactions. They become a lightning rod, a chaos magnet. And the audience? They show up like it's a circus. Is this evil? Now hold on a second. Before we start throwing words like evil around, let's be honest. Yumi isn't robbing banks. She isn't running a cartel. And she definitely ain't whacking anybody in a Brooklyn alley. What we're really looking at here is something much more common. Internet absurdity. A person who discovered that being chaotic online gets attention. And attention feels good. But the internet is a dangerous place to chase validation. Because the louder the character becomes, the harder it is to turn it off. And before long, you're not controlling the persona anymore. The persona is controlling you. The real lesson. Here's the real story. And it's bigger than one YouTube channel. The internet rewards extremes. Drama becomes serialized entertainment. And the creator becomes the central character in a story that never ends.
All right, listen up. Have you ever been scrolling the internet at 3 in the morning? Your brain half asleep. Your phone in one hand. A questionable life decision in the other. And suddenly you stumble onto something so confusing, so chaotic, so aggressively weird, that you stop and say, am I watching a YouTube video, or did I accidentally walk into a digital fever dream? Well, congratulations. You've just discovered the Yumi experience. That's right, folks. For the low, low price of absolutely nothing, you too can witness the internet's most unpredictable roller coaster ride of confusion. One moment, you're watching a rant. The next moment, you're watching a rant about the rant. And then suddenly, nobody remembers what the rant was about in the first place. It's like watching a GPS try to navigate through a tornado. Now you might be asking yourself, Vinny, what exactly is the content? And that's a great question. Because nobody knows. Not the audience. Not the algorithm. And frankly, I'm not even sure Yumi knows. But that's the magic of it. It's raw. It's chaotic. It's like if YouTube Shorts got hit by lightning and developed a personality disorder. And the best part? Every video leaves you asking the same important question. Did I just learn something? No. No, you did not. But you were entertained. Confused. And possibly concerned. And that's the Yumi guarantee. So if you're tired of polished creators, professional documentaries, and content that actually makes sense, then step right up. Because the Yumi experience is waiting. No script. No direction. Just pure internet chaos. And remember, in the Pizzaverse, we don't just watch the madness. We study it.
The cost of conflict. But attention always has a cost. For the creator, living inside constant controversy can create psychological pressure, isolation, paranoia, burnout. For the audience, constant drama can create division, communities fracture, friendships break. People begin seeing enemies where none existed before, and the cycle becomes harder to escape. Because once someone builds an identity around controversy, peace can feel like invisibility. And invisibility is the one thing the internet fears most: being forgotten. Moral. The internet is a powerful tool. It can connect people, teach people, build communities. But it can also amplify the worst parts of human behavior. Attention without responsibility can turn ordinary people into digital villains. Not because they started evil, but because the system rewards chaos. The lesson isn't just about creators. It's about viewers too. Because every click, every comment, every reaction helps decide what kind of internet we create. In the end, the real power online doesn't belong to trolls. It belongs to the audience. The digital world has changed the nature of conflict. Arguments no longer happen in alleyways or courtrooms. They happen in live streams, comment sections, and endless chains of reaction videos. The internet created a new kind of villain, one that thrives not on violence, but on attention. And as long as attention remains the internet's most valuable currency, there will always be people willing to provoke chaos to get it. The question is not whether trolls will exist. The question is whether we will continue feeding them. This has been Analyzing Evil, a Pizzaverse Studios production, in association with Palermo Productions. Written by Bambi Palermo. Narrated by Vincent DiPrio. If you enjoy deep dives into the psychology of villains, power, and the darker side of human behavior, make sure you subscribe. Because here in the Pizzaverse, we don't just tell stories. We break them down. We analyze the minds behind them. And sometimes, we expose the truths people would rather ignore. Until next time, stay sharp. And remember something the old wise guys used to say. Never underestimate someone who knows how to control attention. Because in the modern world, attention is power.
You ever notice how everybody's selling something these days, but nobody stands behind it? That's the difference. This ain't hype. This ain't influencer bullshit. This is Frank Pecoraro. Frank don't put his name on garbage. Never did, never will. See, where Frank comes from, your name is your bond. You screw it up once, that name's finished. So when Frank backs a product, whether it's food, business, or something built to last, it's been tested. It's been questioned. And it's been approved the old way, across a table. With people who don't forgive mistakes. This is quality you don't gotta explain. Trust you don't gotta sell. And standards that don't bend. No gimmicks. No shortcuts. No clowns. Just straight, reliable, do it right the first time shit. Frank Pecoraro. If his name's on it, you can take it to the bank and walk out smiling. Because reputations are hard to build, and real ones don't come with return policies.
Trying to shoot down angels, they're trying to pull their wings off so they can't fly. And oh, but she's so brave though, just like a tornado. She's taking us by storm. You can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from knowing. The truth will set you free. Oh, you can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from knowing. The truth will set you free. Oh, you can't stop the girl. They're trying to take our voices. They're trying to make our choices. So we scream loud, loud, loud. And oh, I know you feel the lightning, and it's so exciting. So here we go. You can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from knowing. The truth will set you free. Oh, you can't stop the girl from going. You can't stop the world from knowing. The truth will set you free. Oh, you can't stop the girl. You can't stop the girl. You can't stop the girl. No, you can't stop the girl. Oh, I know you feel the lightning, and it's so exciting. So here we come.